One of the most annoying and confusingly strange oversights or issues with Surface Duo 2 has now officially been resolved. A lot of us use Microsoft's Your Phone app to be able to receive our notifications, text messages, screencasting, etc. from our Android phone, in this case Surface Duo 2, and then play those things on our Windows PC. The Your Phone app is quite good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will drop a link in the description to a video on how to set this up. But in this application, you have the ability to see your notifications, see your text messages, photos, wirelessly cast your screen, and even make phone calls if you have Bluetooth on the device that you're actually using. Now, with Surface Duo 2, the biggest problem here, well, I guess it's twofold, and half of this fold, if you will, has been addressed. The problem I'm referring to is the fact that with Surface Duo 2, you could only have your phone paired with one computer at a time. And this was a super strange, weird, arbitrary limit that no other phone seemed to have. With the original Duo, in fact, you can be paired to multiple different devices. So if you move between devices, you've always got your notifications there. Well, now on Duo 2, that is resolved. Unfortunately, you're going to need to do a little bit of work to get this fix working on your phone straight away, but luckily, it's not too difficult. So let's jump to the overhead camera here, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Simply head to the Google Play Store and search for Your Phone Companion, and you're going to look for an option to enter the beta. I believe it's going to be down a little bit. You can see here that I am already a beta tester, but there should be a link down here that will say join beta, because this feature is only there in the beta version of the app. But once you've joined the beta, it'll take a little bit of time to be fully enlisted. Then an update will become available. You can install that update through the Play Store. And then at that point, you can go into your phone app settings, just like I did there. I like to just long press on the quick settings option. And you'll see here that I have my primary computer, but I also have an option here to add a computer. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and click on add a computer, and it's going to run you through the options just like you would before. So on my Surface Pro 7, which is here next to me, I can simply run through the setup here to get my PIN, enter that back in my Surface Duo 2, and I am now pairing with my second device. So that now whether I'm on my desktop or I move to my laptop of choice, my Surface Pro 7, I will be able to access all that functionality just the same. And if we come to the Surface here, you'll see everything is working exactly as it should be. I'm very, very happy to finally have this functionality back, because this is something that I did use, and I know that it's something that a lot of you also use and were missing potentially from your original Surface Duo. Now, sadly, we've talked about this already as well, the fact that on other devices like Samsung devices, in the Your Phone app, you'll have an extra tab. So you've got the tab here that just shows your phone screen, but you'll have another tab that says apps. And what that does is it gives you a list of the apps on your phone, and when you double click on one, it will open that app in a window which is being effectively casted from your phone. Now that app is still, or that I should say that option is still missing. That is supposed to be coming soon. I've heard rumblings from the interwebs that it could be coming alongside that big December update for Surface Duo 2, which is due relatively shortly as well. So fingers crossed that they deliver on the other half, which I mentioned earlier. That's the second half of the twofold problem that need to be addressed. Now, I do want to point out that Microsoft has continued to iterate on and improve upon the Your Phone app on Windows. If you're running the Windows 11 beta channel, you may have recently gotten access to a new updated version of the app that, while it still does lack the application page on Surface Duo and Duo 2, it does have a more intuitive layout, more focused on seeing your notifications as they do come in. If you take a look here, you'll kind of see what I mean. Your notifications come in on the side. They're always visible there. These quick settings have been squared off instead of being round like they were before. The tabs that were here are now lining the top. I think all in all, it's a pretty good improvement. I think the layout is just more logical. And like I said, the notifications are pretty much always front and center now, which is a great thing to have. So if Microsoft can simply continue to iterate on this and get that application feature in sooner than later, I think we've got the foundation for a pretty good setup here. At the end of the day, it does feel like Surface Duo 2, Microsoft's support is ever so slowly coming along. I think the device is in a pretty good place already, like I've said before, but there's still a lot of things that Microsoft needs to do. They need to keep these significant updates actually coming to keep people in the mindset and the feeling that, hey, we care about Surface Duo 2. So this is a tiny step in the right direction and a big relief to some of you guys and gals out there. Stay tuned for more coverage just like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.